Hey folks, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about wiper motors, specifically GM wiper motors. So whether you're working on a 66 Vet like the one in the background here, or a C10 pickup like where this wiper motor and these switches came out of, this is actually a request from one of our subscribers. So thank you very much for this suggestion. A lot of people have issues with, the wipers not working, and with GM, the GM wipers operate differently than, let's say, a Ford wiper assembly especially. So they can be confusing. So I'm going to make it hopefully short and sweet and to the point, and hopefully you'll be able to get a better understanding of how these things work and where they fail, or when you start having trouble with them, where to go to troubleshoot. All right, so how's this dang thing wired in the first place? Well, what makes this thing kind of confusing is that the power, which starts in the fuse panel, travels directly to the wiper motor and the washer pump. And then from there, there's other connections within here that go from the pump to the switch. And what the switch, the function of the switch is the switch is grounding the circuit. So this is actually grounded onto the dash. And you'll notice on, like for instance, in Chevy trucks, you'll see this motor on the interior side. And then for cars like the Corvette that's behind me, or Camaros, Chevelles, they're gonna be on the engine side of the firewall, but they're all wired similarly. And again, the other disclosure is this is a 2-speed motor. 3-speed motors are similar, but in the same concept. So I'm talking about a 2-speed motor on this one. So what you'll generally have is you'll have a yellow wire that provides the power both to the wiper motor and to the washer pump. And then you'll have a dark blue, and the dark blue line is to ground the washer pump. The black, which is your low speed, and your light blue, which is your high speed grounds. So the thing that gets people mixed up on this is that you're not providing power to the switch, and then the switch is distributing power to both the wiper motor and the washer pump. It's getting full power from the fuse power to the wiper motor and the pump, but the only way for them to operate is for that to be grounded, and they're all grounded through the switch. Okay, demo time. So I'm using my handy dandy Frankenstein Milwaukee charger turned into a power supply. I'll leave a link in the video if anyone's interested in how to make these. They're pretty cool. But anyhow, so what we have here here's our plus 12. So imagine that coming from the fuse box. And then the plus 12 goes directly to the wiper motor, again on this right pin is from where the video sits. So the pin furthest away from the washer pump. And then it also jumpers over to the furthermost pin away from the washer pump as well. And then you have your low speed and your high speed, the black being your low speed and the blue being the high speed. So you have 3 positions. So you have off, you have low, and you have high. Now, one thing to notice is the washer button is a push, and that won't push unless you're in low. Now, on a new switch, and some of the switches, if they're in good shape, you can push them and they'll rotate over just like this one, and that rotate over to low. As you can see how I pushed it over and went to low, and then of course in high it'll push down as well. But let's go ahead and demo this thing. So power's on. So here's low, again, low, and then if you want your washer pump to work, you can hear a little click. All that click is doing is opening a valve and letting the wiper motor, the wiper motor itself push the washer fluid through. And of course, when you want to go to high, now you're in high. So this should be the same type of wiring, even though this is much shorter, but this gives you an idea of how this thing actually works. So the power goes to the motor, and the switch is simply grounding it. So where do these things actually fail? Well, number one issue is ground. Let's say you have a bad ground. So if you have no ground, see how it wants to move and now it won't? And so that's the first thing to check is your switch grounded? And that's, again, grounded to the back of the dash. The other thing to look for is it wired correctly? These are very easy to get backwards. Again, this is your high speed, this is your low speed. If you flip them, the wiper will work in one speed, but not the other. The next thing is to realize that this pump will not work and should not work unless the wiper is actually moving. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. Again, if you have any comments or questions, or if you have a specific application that you're looking for, just leave it in the comments and I'll try my best to help. Other than that, thanks for everybody for your time, and hope this was helpful. If it was, please give it a like. Thanks again to all my subscribers. Been awesome. And please keep coming with the suggestions. This was from one of you guys, and it's awesome. So hope everyone has a great day and take care.